Hey princesses, and welcome back to Forever Disney Princess. So, before I go start for today's video, tomorrow I will be not uploading 2 videos. I will not be uploading for some videos for only 2 days. But on Saturday I will be doing a Disney Princess haul, and I have to show you so many Disney Princess stuff that I'm going to be doing since I am officially recollecting and it's completely happening. So I'm really excited. So tomorrow I am going to have a trip. Of course, I have to attend this seminar tomorrow for my disability youth organization, of course. So so that means I will not gonna be uploading some videos for now, of course, and I'm gonna go back on by Saturday for a Disney Princess haul. In the meantime, before I go for tomorrow, I thought I decided I could have a bit of an installment of Disney Princess Storytime. So, for those who don't know what is Disney Princess Storytime, is where I can tell some bedtime stories that you can inspire your dream, and it'll become true, of course, if you are related to that story. But also, this is also for, not just for little kids, but also for any Disney fans and Disney Princess fans like I am, and even for the kids as well, to tell you some bedtime stories. I am a storyteller, and I did my best for my reading. So hopefully I will do my best for my reading because I'm still studying, and I hope I could pass up for my grade someday if I attended to college to go for to performing arts. So I will be very happy that I'm going to be reading you guys some bit of bedtime stories. I'm going to be showing you some of my Disney Princess stuff. New Disney Princess haul by Saturday, of course, like this one right here, and even the others that I showed you from my last video. But in the meantime, we're gonna do something a bit for a bedtime story for today. So this one is the Cinderella Read and Sing book from the year 2014. So I guess this was the year for, or maybe 2012 was from the Diamond Edition Cinderella. And today, there are 6 Cinderella stories, and the one that I'm going to be reading you today is Cinderella and a Lost Mice. So this is going to be really, really cool, and snuggle up for your blankets because it's time to read you a perfect bedtime story of Cinderella and the Lost Mice. Let's go start. Alright, here we go. Cinderella and the Lost Mice. The star twinkled in the clear night sky as the prince twirled Cinderella outside to dance. "Are you cold, my dear?" the prince asked his princess. "Just a bit, but..." Smiling, the prince reached for the box he had hidden under the bench. Inside was a beautiful winter coat. "Oh, it's simply lovely," Cinderella exclaimed. "Thank you." The next morning, Cinderella showed her coat to Susie the mouse. "Nice, nice," Susie nodded and nuzzled the warm coat. Cinderella didn't notice that Susie had just come in from the phone. The tiny mouse was shivering even though the room was warm. Just then, Gus and Jock scamped up onto Cinderella's dressing table. "Cinderella, Cinderella!" they chattered. Cinderella didn't hear them as she rushed off to meet the prince. She didn't know that they were cold too. Soon, several more cold and shivering mice entered the room. They sat in front of the fire until the teeth stopped chattering. The poor mice had spent the night in a freezing attic. They hoped Cinderella would let them stay in her warm room. But there's a problem. "Shoo! Shoo!" a cruel housekeeper barged into the room and began chasing the mice. "You're making the whole castle dirty," she shouted. "I I should have gotten and hauled you away. She was the reason that the mice were cold and scared. They stayed in the attic to hide from her. Look at that. Poor little mice. Abusing by a little cruel housekeeper. That might be thinking remind me of Lady Germain. The mice scrambled back into the chilly attic, not knowing where else to go. Cinderella sighed they need her help. Suddenly, wham! The gardener slammed cages over the mice and scooped them up. Now take them outside, shrieked the housekeeper. Take them far enough away that they never return. Oh no, poor little mice. Meanwhile, Cinderella and the prince were riding through the countryside. Soon, they came across the gardener doing something in one of the fields. "Hello," shouted the prince. "It's too cold to be working outside." But the gardener didn't seem to hear the prince. When the Princess Cinderella returned to the stables, the prince asked, "Do you think the gardener was acting oddly?" "Perhaps he was distracted," Cinderella replied grumpily. But the gardener was not distracted. He was worried about the mice. He knew that they were freezing in the fields. "Don't mention this to the housekeeper," he told his helpers. But I want to bring these poor mice to the stables." So they took the grateful mice to their new home and fed them. Inside the castle, Cinderella was looking for the little friends. When she ran into the prince, "Why, hello," the prince said cheerfully. "Are you looking for the same person I am?" "Person?" asked Cinderella. "Why, no, I'm looking for the mice." "Ah," said the prince, "and I'm looking for the housekeeper who apparently threw them out of the castle today. She said they were dirty." "Dirty? Oh no," Cinderella cried. "They're not dirty, and besides, they're freezing outside." Oh, Cinderella, looking for the mice, thrown out by the little housekeeper? That's a shame. "Don't worry, my dear. The mice have a new friend." The prince then told Cinderella about the gardener and what he had done. Together, Cinderella and the prince went to the stables, where they found and thanked the gardener. Then Cinderella awakened the mice, who were snuggled comfortably into the horse's manes. "Cinderella! Cinderella!" The mice shouted happily. A few nights later, there was a grand ball, with the gardener as a guest of honor. The cruel housekeeper now peeled potatoes in the kitchen. She would not be bothering the mice again. Meanwhile, the mice celebrated the banquet of their own. As they 4 horses, they got extra apples all around. And that's the end of the story. That's the end of the story of Cinderella and the Lost Mice with the Cinderella Reading Safe book. So yeah, princesses, thank you so much for joining me for another installment of Disney Princess Storytime Presents. I really hope you're enjoying, of course. Tomorrow I will not be uploading the videos for only 2 days, just because I have to attend the seminar, of course. And of course, I will buy some Disney Princess dolls when I get home, of course. And then, by Saturday, as I promised, I'm gonna be having my first ever Disney Princess haul. I'm so excited when I got it for you, of course, and even the books, the dolls, everywhere. I'm so excited. For now, thank you, princesses, so much for joining me, of course. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget the bell notification, no pun intended, to see more new videos coming out soon. I'll see you in my next princess video, and have a royal day, my princess friends. Bye!